page replacement. The next concept is page replacement, a very important concept and direct 10 marks question for final exam also. So what is the purpose of page replacement? Already we discussed in previous concept demand paging. In demand paging, page fault occurs means we have to replace one new page from disk to main memory. If there are main memory is full, that is physical memory is full, unwanted pages are there, that pages are stored into the disk and that free frame is occurred. In that free frame we have to store whatever the CPU wants to execute a process wants some page, that page is loaded into the main memory, right? So here page replacement. So but the CPU is demanding a page and the CPU is demanding a page, that page is not available in main memory. When CPU is demanding a page, that page is not available in memory. If memory is full, that pages are not loaded into the main memory. Why? Because the memory is full. So what this operating system will do? So whatever the pages are not used, but still they have to load it into the main memory. At that pages only it's transferred to the disk. That is, swap out those pages are not used. That pages are swapped out from main memory to disk. And the new pages are stored into the main memory. That is the one case. The second one is simply it will terminate the process for execution. So if the page is not available, the second solution is it simply terminate the process for execution. So first it will be check whether the main memory is free or not. If the memory is free means any one of the frame is free, it will swap in one page into the whatever the page required for CPU, that page is swapped into the main memory. The memory is full, so it will be select any one of the page. That means that is not in use. At the type of page is swapped out into the disk. This is the page replacement from main memory to disk, disk to main memory. See here. The memory is being used by process pages. What is the page replacement solution? When paging in pages of a process but no free frames, what it can do? Solution: terminate the process, swap out some process, and find currently unused frame to free it. So these are three solutions for page replacement. So see here, this is one example. Here two processes will be executed, that is two users will be executing. This is the logical memory for user 1. This is the page table for user 1. And this is the physical memory. And here logical memory for user 2 and page table for user 2. So a page table indicates these are the frames. A page table can be divided into two columns. One is for frame, one is for valid or invalid bit. One is for valid, another one is for frame numbers. So this is the pages 0, 1, 2, 3. Here 0, that means at third location, see that physical memory or main memory, at third location, what the value will be stored, the page is nothing but H. And next one is, so the CPU wants to execute, so here also some J, that fourth location, so first frame at fourth location load M, and at fifth location second position, that is J is there. At second location fifth frame, what the value is there, j. That page is loaded into the logical memory for execution. And third one, that is here invalid. So invalid means invalid. So here I is there, that is invalid. So V is nothing but valid. So here at third location, what page is there in the logical memory? M. But here at third location, what the page is there? H. That means invalid. That means invalid. So if the page is not available in that location into the main memory, but the CPU wants to execute that page, so it is not in the main memory, then what can the operating system will do? So it will be swapped into the main memory. So if it is a, what is that? Invalid. So invalid is there. So invalid means the particular page is not into the main memory. Then what happens here? So what is the basic page replacement algorithm? When the page is not available into the main memory, so you can swap it from the main memory to disk. And the particular page is bringing to load into the main memory. So here memory is full. Here memory is full. So this is the one kind of one. So what can it will be do? So it will be any unused page can be swapped out from the disk, and again it will be loaded into this and restart again this process. And here update the values also. So see here, logical memory for user 2. Logical memory for user 2. So here at sixth location, what value is there? A. That means 0th location, it will be stored A. And first position B, but here we have to not represent the frame number, that is nothing but invalid. And second position, so value can be 2, that is nothing but D. So it is there, so we can store it. So, and seventh position, the value is E, so it can be loaded into the execution. So, but still in this process, B is there, but in main memory, it is not that page. So that means what happened here? The bit indicates as invalid. The bit indicates as invalid. That means here any unwanted page we can swap out from the main memory to disk, and the particular B page can be swapped into the physical memory. So in that way we can swap in the page from main memory to disk or disk to main memory. Is it clear how to replace that pages? So here B is not available. That means it is invalid. But if the process, the CPU will execute the process, it will need A, B, D, E pages. But the pages are not available. That particular B page is not available into the main memory. But it is in the disk. So what will be happen here? The operating system unwanted user page can be swapped out from the main memory to disk, and the B is swapped into the disk for the execution. Is it clear why we have to go for need for page replacement? What is a basic page replacement algorithm? A basic page replacement algorithm. So here, what is the purpose of a page replacement algorithm? So here first find the location of the desired page on the disk. Find the location of the desired page on the disk. See here, the first the page replacement. What is the purpose of page replacement? Here we have to find the location of the desired page on the disk. So first it will be check the pages into the main memory. The page is available or not. If it is not available means, so it find the location of the desired page on the disk. Next, here after getting that page, so if the page is there. So in the page table, see here, these are the frame, these are the valid or invalid bit. So 0, so invalid, and frame is there, that is valid. Then what happens the first? So if the memory is full, or if the CPU wants to execute one process that require one page, that is some 0th page, that is invalid. So what it happens here first, select any one of the frame in the physical memory, then swap out that victim page. So victim page is nothing but which page you have to select the free frame, that is nothing but victim page. That victim page is stored into the disk. That means swapped out from the main memory to disk. So, and what happens here? Find a free frame. So I find a free frame. So if the free frame is not there means, so a page replacement algorithm is required to select a victim frame. So write that victim frame to the list on the disk. So here we have to update the, so whenever we have to swap out that particular victim frame, and again you have to, which page you have to decide, that page is into the swapped in. And here automatically that invalid is changed to the valid. So change to invalid means that invalid is changed to the, then what happened again? Reset the page table for a new page. So reset the page table for a new page. So this is the basic page replacement algorithm. The first one is you have to find the location of the desired page on the disk. So first, whichever the CPU wants to execute a process, it will require some page, that is 0th page, 0th position frame. That page is not available in main memory because of the memory is full అనకావచ్చు లేకపోతే, so it will not, memory is full means we have to get the desired page into the disk to physical memory, or if the desired page is not there in main memory but free frame is there, automatically we have to swap the desired page into that free frame. And here whenever it is available, automatically the value can be changed from valid to, invalid to valid. Automatically it will update for the reset a page table for a new page. So this is the page replacement algorithm. So is it clear what is the page replacement? So whatever the page is demanded by the CPU, that page is not main memory, then it will be get from the disk to main memory. So ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తుంది operating system will do, so it will get the page from disk to main memory. So this will happen by using the page replacement. So page replacement అంటున్నాం. So how you can replace the page into the main memory with new pages? So there are mainly 3 page replacement algorithm we'll use. One is FIFO, that means first in first out. The second one is LRU, that is least recently used. And the third one is optimal page replacement. These are main 3 page replacement we will use. The first one is FIFO, that is first in first out. The second one is LRU, least recently used. And the third one is optimal page replacement. So the first one we will discuss FIFO page replacement algorithm. So first one is FIFO page replacement algorithm. FIFO is nothing but first in, first out. That means we have to replace the page. Page to be replaced is the oldest page. Page to be replaced is the oldest page. So this is the reference string. So reference string 701203042303031201701. And memory. Memory can be divided into how many frames? 3 frames. Memory is equal to 3 kabatti. The memory can be divided into how many frames? 3 frames. So here two definitions must and should you have to know. One is page fault, another one is page hit. Already you know what is a page fault. So the CPU is executing while it requiring one page for execution, but the demand page is not available into main memory, then it is called as page fault. So whatever page is demanding by the CPU, that the page is not available in main memory, then it is called as page fault. And page hit. Whatever page is demanding by the CPU, that page is in main memory. It is called as page hit. Considering this reference string, the first initially memory is free. That means at the initialization RAM is free, right? So memory is free. So first the memory can be divided into how many frames? 3 frames. The memory can be divided into how many frames? 3 frames. That means at the first location 3 memories are there. So first page is 7. Then first it will check the main memory. At the first assume that the main memory is empty. So the required page 7 is not main memory. So at the initial configuration 3 frames must and should be empty. So first you have to check whether the 7 page is in main memory or not. But initially main memory is empty. Then what happened here? Page fault occurs. So what happened here? Page fault occurs. So that required 7 page is loaded into the main memory. Is it clear? So it will becoming the page fault is 1. It becoming the page fault is 1. And if the required page is not available in main memory, then it is nothing but page fault. Again, you have to store the next page that is available in main memory or not. 0. So here 0. So 0 is there in this free memory? No. So then what happened? But frame is free. So you can store that frame into the page frame. That is 70. That is nothing but 70. That means page fault here. How many page faults? 2. And again, the value 1 will be is there or not. So here 1 is not there in main memory. Then the required page is not there in main memory. Then what happened here? The next page is 2. The next page is 2. But in main memory is full. So the next page is 2. But the main memory is full. What you can do? We have to remove one of the page from memory. That means swap out the page from main memory to disk. Swap out the page from main memory to disk. So then what happens here? Which page can be swapped from the main, that means main memory to disk? here which concept we will use? FIFO concept. That means first in, first out. First in, first out. So see here, which is the first one here? 7. So 7 can be swapped out from main memory to disk and replace instead of 7. Which one is you have to replace? 2. Is it clear? So along here, see this. Which is the oldest page? So 701 oldest edima. That means 7 is the oldest, right? So instead of 7, we have to replace that page into 2. Is it clear or not? So
Yes, ma'am.
the next page is 0. The next page is 0. So 0 is already in memory. That means page hit. That means page hit. Whatever page is demanding by the CPU, so it is demanding 08 page. That is page is in main memory. So there is page hit. So here empty place indicate here page hit. Why? Because the 08th page is available in main memory. Then no need to swap it into this one. So already 0 is in the main memory. So here page hit. And the next one 3. So 3. So 3 is not there in main memory. Then what happened here? Again you have to swap it out from any one of the process. Which page you can swap it out? So 201. So 201 lo ఏది long oldest అండి? 0 is the oldest, right? So instead of 0, we can replace with 3. Instead of 0, we can replace with 3. So 231. So 231. So again 0. So 0 is not there. That means you have to insert the value, insert the page into the memory. That means which page you have to replace. So 231. So which is the oldest? 2 no. 3 is not there. So next 1 is the oldest. Or you have to follow the first in first out. So 7 already replaced, 0 is already replaced, next is 1 is replaced. So 1 is replaced, which value? 0. The next page for is 230. So next 4 you can place for execution. But 4 is not in main memory, then page fault will occur. So if the required page is not in memory, automatically page fault will occur. So page fault occur means we can replace any one of the page. So which page you can replace means here 230. Which one is the oldest? 230. 2 is the oldest, right? 2 is the oldest. So instead of 2, you have to replace with the value 4. That means 430. Next 2. So you have to insert the page 2. So first you have to find out whether the page is not or page is there or not. So 2. So 2 is not there in main memory. Then what you will do? What the system will do? So it will be replaced with a new page. So that is 2. So which one is replaced among these pages? 430. Which one is the oldest? 4. 4 is not oldest. So 3 is the oldest. So 3 is the oldest. So instead of 3, we have to replace with the string 2. Instead of 3, we have to replace the value 2. That means 420. So next you have to insert a page that is 3. So check whether the page is there in main memory or not. So 420. So 3 is not available in main memory. Then page fault will occur. Then we have to replace with page any one of among these 3 pages. That means 423. So which is the oldest? 4, 2, 3. So 4 is the oldest one. That means instead of 4, you have to replace with 0. You have to replace with 0. The next string, reference string is 3. The next reference string is 3. So 3 is already there. Then it is a page hit. So if the required page is available in main memory, then it is no page hit is there. Next one is 2. The required page is in main memory, then is page hit. So next one is 1. Next one is 1. So the next one is 1. So 1 is not there. So page fault will occur. So which page you have to replace? Which page you have to replace? Oldest one. Which one is the oldest one? See here. Which one is oldest? 0 na, 2 na, 3 na. Which one is the oldest? Respond. Hello.
2, ma'am.
2. So instead of 2, we have to replace 1. That means 0, 1, 3. Again, you have to check whether the page 2 is there in main memory or not. So 2 is there? No. So page fault will occur. So again, which page you have to replace in this one? 0, 1, 3. So which one is the oldest? 0, no, 2, no,
3, ma'am.
3. So 3 is the oldest. So instead of 3, we have to replace with 2. And the next one is 0. So 0 is in main memory, so no page fault. So page hit here. And again 1. So 1 is there, so page hit here. And next 7. So 7 is not in main memory. Then we have to replace it with one page. So which value you have to replace here? Which one is the oldest here? 0 is the oldest, right? 0 is the oldest. So instead of 0, we have to replace with 7. So 7, 1, 2. And again 0. So 0 means in these pages, in this memory, 0 page is not there. That means you have to replace any one of the page. Which page you have to replace? This is the FIFO algorithm, that is oldest page can be replaced. So 0 is not there. That means 1. 1 is and 2. So 1 is the oldest one. 1 is the oldest one. So here instead of 1, we have to replace with 0. Then 702. So Mali again you have to search 1. So 1 is not in main memory. We have to replace with page. We have to replace which page we have to replace means which is the oldest one. 7, no, 0, no, and 2. So 2 is the oldest. 2 is the oldest. So instead of 2, we have to replace with 1. So this way we can find out how many page fault occur for the reference string. సో ఇవన్నీ మనం బాక్సెస్ లో ఉన్న వాటివన్నీ పేజ్ ఫాల్ట్స్, ఎంటీస్ లో ఉన్న వాటివన్నీ పేజ్ హిట్స్. అంటే పేజ్ ఫాల్ట్ మీన్స్ సో whenever the CPU is demanding a page, that page is not available in main memory, that indicates as page fault. So whenever the CPU is demanding a page that is required in main memory, is already there in main memory, that is nothing but page hit. So how many page faults will occur for this reference string? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 page faults will occur. So 15 page faults will occur. How many page hits are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means 5 page hits and 15 page faults. So totally page faults are 15 and total page hits are 5. So this way we can find out how many page faults are, how many page hits are there. So in FIFO concept, one drawback is there, that is Biladi's anomaly. So that is nothing but Biladi's anomaly. So see in this graph, Biladi's anomaly is nothing but we have to increase the number of frames. We have to increase the number of frames. Automatically the page faults also increases. And not all cases. By using FIFO concept, you have to increasing the number of frames. Automatically the number of page faults also increases. In not all the situations, in some situation you have to increase the number of frames. Automatically the number of page faults also increases. That is nothing but Biladi's anomaly. So in some situations we have to increasing the number of frames. Page faults also decreases. In this diagram, see here, we have to increasing the number of frames. Automatically the page fault also decreases. But in Biladi's anomaly, in some situations, we have to increase the number of frames. Automatically it will increase the number of page faults also. So that is the concept here, Biladi's anomaly. So Biladi's anomaly is nothing but we have to increasing the number of frames. Automatically the page faults also increases. Not in all situations. So in some situation, Biladi's anomaly is nothing but you increasing the number of frames, automatically it increasing the number of page faults also. Consider this reference string. Consider this reference string 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take the memory is equal to 3 frames and find out how many page faults and page hits are occurred. And also this example, consider memory is equal to 4 frames. Assume 4 frames. So 4 frames ante how the main memory can be divided into frames? 4 frames. So again use these values into there and calculate how many page faults will occur, how many page hits will occur. Is it clear? So do this problem. So how many same problem? Take memory is equal to 3 frames. Calculate how many page faults and how many page hits are there. And take